basically VOD review one of my Mercy gameplays and see what I'm doing and try and explain what I'm doing in high plat diamond games. The Juno kept saying no to me, and I was trying to figure out why she was saying no, but she wouldn't tell me, and then she just kept saying no. So I decided to shoot her feet, because it upset me a bit. And here I decide I'm going to pocket the Ashe, because she can get a lot of value out of the damage boosted dynamite if she lands a good one. And I see a Widow. So I decide to try and play a little bit more safely, play behind the fire engine, go over the fire engine for some reason, pocket the soldier because he seems to be getting consistent damage, see that the Doom's dead, and decide, okay, we need to play a little bit more safe, need to just get as much damage in as we can, try and build as many ults as possible, because that's one of Mercy's biggest utilities, is just damage boost, and helping build ult. Heal the Juno, she's my number one priority at the minute, try and keep support safe. And I make a bit of a stupid mistake. Not only do I bump into walls, there's no mega, so I die for it, which is stupid, it's a bad death on my part. And now I'm walking back to spawn, and I see two of our teammates are dead. So I'm trying to figure out whether I should go towards point, try and help them, or whether I should set up for next point. And I see that the Ashe needs help. It's a risky play, don't get me wrong, I probably shouldn't have done it, but she lived for it, and now we can team up a little bit faster for the next fight. Damage booster once again for dynamite. Remember that there's a Widow. The Ashe voice line reminded me that there was a sniper. So again, I'm playing safe, playing behind cover. Damage boosting Ashe wherever possible, because Bob does seem to be quite a good ult in these lower ranks. Well, in plat. It's not low, it's not high. Soldier needs healing, so I quickly GA to him, go back to cover. Damage boost him, because again he's doing consistent damage. He was shooting the Orisa, she died for it. We used Bob. Can't question it, because I don't really play Ashe too much. I do. That's just a blatant lie. But again, just damage boosting. Choosing the Ashe once again, because she's the furthest away from ult because she has just used it. Heal the Doomfist, because I don't know where Juno is at the minute, but he was behind a few walls, so I needed to heal him anyway. Mess up my GA to the soldier. GA over to the Ashe, again, just to pocket her. Die to the soldier, who was on an off angle, and yeah, bit stupid. Take the speed ring back to the team. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised he lived that, to be honest. Yeah, me and Juno help him. We're all back now at this point, so we can take on another team fight quite comfortably. I've got Valk. Damage boosting Juno, because she's up in the air, she's quite hard to hit, she's going to get some damage in. Heal the soldier, see the Orisa coming in, go for an ult. Pop Valk to make sure people try and live. Staying behind cover, staying as fast as possible away from the hit scans. See the Cass is naded, so I can safely go for the res. Well, somewhat safely, but Doom body block the Orisa spear for me. Keep the whole team alive. And yeah, I'm just hiding behind cover, there's a high noon, don't want to risk dying to that. See that the soldiers died, that's partially my fault, but on the flip side, I was keeping myself safe. So, I think that's a number one priority. Yeah, I'm just walking around like a bit of a lemon, waiting for the next fight to start. Because they've not pushed far enough, there's not really much that I can do, other than wait for them to push. Again, damage boosting Ashe. She's one of my favourite damage boosting targets. See that they've got Hog now, after Orisa, which is quite interesting. I guess it's good for the Doom though. I hide behind that tube because I know that he's going to hook. He hooked the Ashe, but luckily she lived. Keep healing everyone. My beam just wasn't connecting to the soldier and it annoyed me a bit. And Juno's doing the last of the healing for me so I can stick with damage boosting. I see that there's a Sombra on cart, so I'm pinging it like mad, missing all my shots trying to get this Sombra. But that's a big thing with Mercy. Like, not only do you need to keep, well, any hero really, but I think it's important with Mercy just because you've got such fast movement abilities. You can quickly go to the cart and stop any backcaps. But no, she's targeting the soldier now, so I'm trying to stay on him as much as possible. I go back to cover because Hog's on the high ground and he's quite scary. See that the Ashe is fighting someone and wins it, which is quite a shock. Yeah, just back to the same old gameplay. Just a bit of damage boost. Try to ensure that we finalise kills. Everyone's shooting the tank, which is not too bad. You know, he's the only one there, so who else are you going to shoot realistically? Saying that, I am quite scared for the Sombra. Oh, she's dead. That's fine. I thought the Hog looked Ashe. Oh. We recall Doom is definitely dead. He was quite out of position. I decide I'm going to pop Valk and see if I can get the res. I see that he's used Hook. I'm going to go for the res. Quite scared of the soldier, but I'll live it anyway. And then I kept damage boosting because our soldier popped Visor. And, you know, it's nice to have a bit of extra damage in there.
I see an enemy.
See that Juno's all in. Try and, you know, stabilise and win the fight. So I'm damage boosting her during her roll, so she gets dummy damage boosted. That's fine. Everyone just starts hiding. Except for the Doom, unfortunately. But no, I'm trying to keep my damage beam on people. Just so they can do stuff while I can't. I did want to go for that res, but there was a Hog. And as you can see, he brought me down to 14 HP. But I lived. I trusted that Juno could heal me. And then I also decided to get the mini just in case. And it worked out. Just a bit more damage boosting, a bit more healing. Then does someone try and touch? I don't think, no they can't. There we go. They didn't even cap second, which is quite good. Makes it easier to win.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, see the team comp, I decide. Once again, it's going to be Ashe. I can't really pocket a Sombra. Not only does she go deep in the back line, which takes me out of position, it also reveals her position. If she's invisible and I've got a beam stuck to her, it just reveals her and it makes her a little bit more useless. See that Doom's gone up there, so I'll give him a hand, whatever. It's not that bad, I've got a little high ground there. And the trainer's cover, again, Widow. So I'm playing behind the poles, trying to stay safe. Heal and damage boost wherever possible. Again, it's always primarily going to be on the Ashe. Heal Juno whenever needed, because I feel like I've said this a million times, I probably haven't, but damage boost is more important than heals, in my humble opinion, on Mercy, but I am plat, so grain of salt. But if you keep your other support alive to heal the rest of your teammates, then you can get more utility out of Mercy's kit. But there I decide, I see the Sombra on critical, I decide to go for the Doom instead because, as I was saying before, it would reveal where Sombra was. Not only me GAing in that direction, but the beam being stuck on her wouldn't just reveal where she is. It's not good. It wouldn't have been good at all. No. Another Orisa roll. I'm surprised she got it so quick, to be fair. Oh, it's a minute and a half, that's not that quick. Yeah, I was quite out of position. It was the end of the fight, we'd lost a couple people. But we died on cart, and we got 2 ticks out of it, which is quite good. So we're just there, waiting for everyone to group up. Blue beam stuck to the Ashe, once again. But she gets a big peek out of it. So now I can peek somewhat freely, without the risk of being headshot and one shot. Now I decide, I see the Dooms going in, I'm going to pop Valk, make sure I can heal him effectively, stay as far up in the sky as possible, because people just don't look at the Mercy. Get my block out. The Moira dies, so I get a kill for it, which is quite nice. I decide not to go for that res in the end, just because it would mean that there wouldn't be 3 on cart, and she's also got the fast respawn anyway, so there's no point wasting a 30-second cooldown when she could just respawn in like 8 seconds, and there's not even a team fight going on. no, here, just pocketing the Juno, getting a bit of damage on her,
Damage increase.
healing the Doom where possible. See that Sombra's TP'd to cart, see her, miss all my shots on her, and just ping her so the Ashe can deal with it. And then she's taunting us saying, like, hello and stuff. I'm not having it. So I just sit on cart with the Ashe, knowing that if Sombra touches one of us, the other can back each other up. Yeah, I'm just enjoying my time as payload princess. I do every single game. Heal the Doom quickly. Huge EMP, by the way. Absolutely massive. I would have died if it wasn't for that Sombra. My girl. Massively clutched up the fight there. So I tell her. It was a big bloody EMP. I liked it. And then just damage boosting the Ashe for the last seconds. And then the dog touch. It was a good win. I feel like I played quite well. I feel like my movement was good. And 1.9k damage amplified. It's not too shabby. 67% offensive beam. Like, in an ideal world you have a 60-40 split on your damage to heals. But, no.
Meteor strike.
I think I played around. Only 4 saves. It's not great, but you win some, you lose some. But, no. That's been that. That's been my little VOD review. Let me know if there's anything that I can improve, any mercy tips, any mic quality situation type deals. Like, it's my first video and I've got things to learn, so if you see anything just let me know. But bye.